Turning now to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbreth. We've seen some pretty active weather over the last few days, especially when it comes to fires. Do we have those same concerns heading into today?
We will have a thunderstorm concern today, but I think the threat for lightning isn't looking as great as it did the past couple of days. So we can all take a temporary big breath and a big sigh of relief. For this morning, you can see some relatively clear conditions out there in Medford. Sky's kind of hazy, but it feels like room temperature out there, 68 degrees. You can see that air quality is still moderate. It's looking pretty good in Grants Pass and Brookings, but still unhealthy for sensitive groups in Wairika and Klamath Falls, those areas being downwind of the McKinney fire. This morning, temperatures feeling pretty good out there, 40s and 50s for the east side, 60s for west side valleys, 55 degrees there along the coast where we're seeing some pretty thick fog once again this morning because of the marine layer. All right, let me show you, thankfully, a less active storm cast today compared to the past couple of days. There still is the threat for thunderstorms popping up in Siskiyou County over on the east side during the late afternoon to early evening, but that chance is looking much smaller compared to what we've seen over the past 24 to 48 hours. And by the time the sun goes down, all of it either moves out of our area or dissipates. We'll kind of run into a similar setup on Thursday. Here's your pool forecast for today. Things are going to be pretty hot out there, near 100 degrees. The UV index is going to be pretty high. It'll be a 9 on a scale from 1 to 11. So that means that your skin could burn within 15 to 20 minutes of being outside. So be sure you're putting on the sunscreen. Thankfully, it does look like a lot of the smoke clears out of the Rogue Valley, at least temporarily, by the time we also get into the late afternoon to early evening. So for today, it's going to be a hot one. We'll have that thunderstorm potential in Siskiyou County and over on the east side. But today is looking a lot less rambunctious compared to yesterday. We still will have to deal with some haze and some smoke, and again, some pretty hot temperatures. We'll be near 100 degrees in our west side valleys, more like 90 degrees over on the east side, and things starting to calm down there along the coast where we are seeing some better air quality, and temperatures will be in the 60s. So, of course, much cooler compared to what we're seeing inland. Breezes will pick up during the afternoon and evening inland. They'll die down as we get into the late evening, and then overnight is looking pretty calm, still dealing with some of the haze in Siskiyou County and over on the east side. But other than that, skies will be relatively clear. Temperatures that will be much cooler compared to the past couple of nights will be in the 50s over on the east side, 60s for west side valleys, 50s there along the coast where we'll see some more marine layer fog. Here's your hiking forecast over the next few days, and temperatures are about to kind of fluctuate a little bit, right? So we're near 100 degrees today for the west side valleys, dipping back down into the mid-90s for Thursday and Friday, then going back up to near 100 degrees for Saturday, keeping things pretty dry. And the forecast is looking very dry beyond Saturday and Sunday, so that means our fuels are going to get even drier. Here's your 7-day forecast. Along the coast, we'll see a temporary little warm-up as the marine layer will start to break down just a bit overnight and into Thursday, but then the marine layer comes back with vengeance for next week as we'll see temperatures in the mid-60s and some more marine layer fog and clouds. For Siskiyou County, we'll see additional chances for showers and thunderstorms Wednesday through Friday, drying out for Saturday and Sunday, getting very hot for both Saturday and Sunday, especially for Sunday and Monday as temperatures will be in the triple digits. Then for the east side, we're also going to get pretty hot over the weekend, and then maybe temperatures coming down just a bit into the beginning of next week. For the Cascades and Siskiyous, more chances for thunderstorms drying out over the weekend. It's kind of the trend for the east side, the mountains in Siskiyou County. Then for the Rogue Valley, we look dry for the next 7 days. We look pretty hot as well.
Okay, don't love to see that. Hopefully, maybe some of the rain that we saw will help keep fuels moisturized for a little bit, maybe 24 hours.
I think it could locally, wherever we saw those downpours, and we saw a lot of them yesterday down in Siskiyou County, Klamath County, up towards Shady Cove and Eagle Point. So that'll help a little bit, a little Band-Aid on it.
Okay, we'll take a little bit of optimism this morning.
But we need an MRI, yeah,
okay.
a big medical procedure.
Okay,
yeah.
Much bigger than a Band-Aid.
Yes.
Okay, thanks, Josh.
Of course.